गुड मॉर्निंग फ्रेंड्स. लोकसेवा विद्यामंदिर व कनिष्ठ महाविद्यालय मंद्रुप स्टडी फ्रॉम होम अंतर्गत आपण मागच्या व्हिडिओमध्ये कोऑर्डिनेट जॉमेट्रीचा आपण अभ्यास केला आहे. त्यामधील पहिलं सूत्र, पहिला फॉर्म्युला डिस्टन्स फॉर्म्युला म्हणजे काय याचा अभ्यास आपण मागच्या व्हिडिओमध्ये केलेला आहे. त्याच्यावरचे काही उदाहरणं आपण सोडवलेलं आहात. आता त्याच्या पुढचे उदाहरण आपण बघूया. त्याच्या अगोदर डिस्टन्स फॉर्म्युला काय परत एकदा आपण रिव्हिजन करूया. सपोज इफ पॉइंट्स P x1 y1, coordinates of point P is x1 y1 and coordinates of point Q is x2 y2 lies on the xy plane, then distance between PQ is in square root x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. It is a distance formula where x1 y1 is the coordinates of point P and x2 y2 is the coordinates of point Q. Note that if distance between PQ is in square root, if suppose we squaring the both side, that means PQ square and square root get cancelled. Here remaining x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square, or x2 or x1 minus x2 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 minus y2 bracket square. Remaining this, only distance between PQ formula is in square root x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. In this way we solved some example in last videos. Suppose same again example. Find the distance between the points P minus 1 and 1 and point Q 5 and 7. We first suppose the coordinates of point P is x1 y1 and coordinates of Q are x2 y2. That means x1 is equal to minus 1 and y1 is equal to 1. And similarly, same way, x2 means 5 and y2 means minus 7. Now here put the values. X1 is equal to minus 1, y1 is equal to 1, x2 is equal to 5, y2 is equal to minus 7. According to distance formula, distance between PQ is in square root x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. And we put the value of x2. X2 is plus 5, x2 is plus 5 minus x1 is minus 1. We write then minus 1 in bracket, and similarly y2 is minus 7 and y1 is minus 1. That means minus 7 and again minus 1. Solving this bracket, 5 plus 1, minus minus get plus, 5 plus 1 means 6 square plus minus 7 minus 1 means minus 8 bracket square. 6 square is 36 minus 8 square is 64. That means square of any negative number is positive. Therefore adding the both number, 36 plus 64 is equal to in square root 100. The square root of 100 is 10. Hence distance between the point P and Q is 10. In this way we solve some basic example from 7.1. Now we solve some next example. Here suppose question number 2. Show that the points A 3 minus 3 to B points minus 2, C point 9 and minus 10 are collinear. Collinear means in a same line. If 3 points A, B, C are in the same line on the same way, we say that these points are collinear. Solution: if the sum of any two distance, we have to find the sum of two distance, mean distance AB or distance BC or distance AC. Find any sum of the two distance out of the AB, BC and AC is equal to the third. Then the 3 points are A, B, C are collinear. Or suppose if the distance out of the AB, BC and AC are not equal to the third one, any sum of the any two distance are not equal to third one, then the point A, B, C are non-collinear or not collinear. We will find the distance between AB. First we will find the distance between AB, BC and AC. How to find distance between AB? By using distance formula. Suppose first one, consider point A. Coordinates of A is 3, 2 and coordinates of B is 1, minus 2. we consider coordinates of A is -3 to say x1 y1 and coordinate of B is x2 y2. By distance formula we have to find AB. Putting the values of A and B in distance formula, x2 means 1 and x1 means -3. We put the value x2 minus x1 1 again minus in bracket again -3 bracket square. In this way we put the values of y2 minus y1. y2 is -2 we write here and y1 is +2, and that means again in minus sign -2 again -2 in bracket square. 1 minus minus get plus, that means 1 plus 3 bracket square plus -2 and -2 is -4 bracket square. 1 plus 3 is 16 and 1 plus 3 is 4 and 4 square is 16. Similarly -4 square is 16. Adding a 2 number then we get 32, but we can't find that root of 32. Then we can write 32 means in square root 32 means 16 into 2. 32 means 16 into 2, that means 32, but we know that root of 16 is 4 and root 2 cannot find. We can write the values of only root 2. That means root 32 means 4 into root 2. We get equation number 1. Similarly, in this way we find the distance between BC. Again consider coordinates of B. 1 minus 2, we say that x1 and y1. Now you write x2 y2, we can take x1 y1, and C point is 3 minus 10, we take x2 y2. Again using this distance formula we put the values of coordinate x2 and x1, y2 and y1. We get 9 minus 1 bracket square and -10 plus 2 bracket square. 9 minus 1 means 8. 8 square is 64. Again 10 minus 10 plus 2 is 8. 8 square is 64, and 64 2 times we can write here 64 in square root 2 times 64, that means 64 into 2, and we know that the square root of 64 is 8 and root 2 can write, and in this way we find the distance between BC is 8 root 2. Consider equation number 2. Similarly, in this way we have to find distance between AC. AC means first we consider coordinate of A is 3 minus 3 2, we say x1 y1, and coordinates of C get x2 y2. Then first one we put by using formula, distance formula, write the values of AC, and x2 and x1 means 9 plus 3 bracket square plus again -10 minus 2 bracket square. 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 square is 144, and -10 minus 2 square, that means 12 square is 144. Again we can write 142 times, that means 12 into root 2. It is a equation number 3. Again consider equation number 1, 2 and 3. Values of distance between AB is 4 root 2 and distance between BC is 8 root 2 and distance between AC is 12 root 2. In this 3 number, equation number 3 is larger number greater than or 1 and 2. Now adding the any remaining number 8 and 4, we get from 1, 2 and 3 4 root 2 plus 8 root 2, we get 12 root 2. That means 4 root 2 is the distance AB, 8 root 2 is distance BC, and 12 root 2 is distance AC. That means the any sum of the two distance, that means sum of the two distance is equal to third distance, hence point A, B, C are collinear. If suppose the sum of two distance is not equal to AC or not equal to third distance, then this point A, B, C are non-collinear. Now here the sum of two distance is equal to third one, hence the point A, B, C are collinear. In this way we consider another example. Suppose example number 3, verify that whether the point P point, consider P point 6 minus 6, Q point 3 minus 7, and R point 3 and 3 are collinear. First we find the distance between PQ, second we find the distance between QR, and third we find the distance between PR. And then if the sum of the any two distance is equal to third one, then the points are collinear. If not equal, then the points are non-collinear. By using distance formula, we find first one PQ. That means P, suppose P point x1 y1 and Q point x2 y2. And by using distance formula, we find the PQ. PQ is in root 10. And similarly, we find distance QR. First take point Q x1 y1 and R point x2 y2. By using distance formula, put the values 3 minus 3 bracket square plus minus 7 minus 3 bracket square. 3 minus 3 means 0, 0 square plus minus 7 minus 3 means minus 10 bracket square, and again 0 square is 0, minus 10 square is square root of 100. But square root of 100 means only 10. Now here values is root 10, we can't write 10, only put the values in square root. And again we find the PR. First suppose P is x1 y1 and R is x2 y2. By using distance formula, find the distance between P and R. PR is equal to square root x2 minus x1, x2 means 3, x1 means 6, 3 minus 6 bracket square plus y2 minus y1, y2 means 3 minus again minus 6, minus minus get plus, plus 6 bracket square. 3 minus 6 means minus 3 bracket square, 3 plus 6 means 9 square, 3 square is 9 and plus 9 square is 81. Then addition of two number is 90 and we get the values in root. Therefore PR is root 90, but root 90 cannot be find. We can take only root 90. Of the three equation number 1, 2 and 3, the larger number is root 100 and smaller number root 10 and root 9. But both are root 10 and root 90 are not same. Therefore we can't adding the number 1 and 3. Therefore we can't adding the number, that means we not equal to third number. Therefore the points P, Q, R are not collinear. Therefore point P, Q are not collinear because the adding of two number is not equal to third number. In this way we solve the example on practice set 5.1. Now here see, determine whether the points are collinear. We solve the question number 1, distance between each of the following pair of points, and now we solve the determine whether the points are collinear or not. First one, take the example number 1, point A, B, C. Put how to solve the example. This example, first find the distance between AB, then second find distance between BC, and third point distance between AC. And first one, find the distance between AB by using formula square root x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. Suppose first consider A point as x1 y1, B point as x2 y2. Similarly to find BC, B point consider as x1 y1, C point as x2 y2. And again find the AC, consider A point as x1 y1 and C point as x2 y2. We find the three distance. If the sum of the any two distance is equal to third one, then the 3 points are collinear, otherwise not collinear. In this way we find the second one example, L, M, N. First point LM, second point MN, and third point LN. Similarly we find the third question, RDS. First point RD, second point DS, and third point RS. If the sum of the any two distance is equal to third one, then these points are collinear, otherwise not collinear. And similarly question number 4, 2 minus 3 Q12 and R is a 4 1. Find PQ, QR and PR and solve this example. If you have any doubt, then ask me. and solve example send me. Okay, thank you.